God bless America, am I right?
Fuck this shit, man! God damn! I spent 20 minutes fucking recording and I'm still pissed. I'm standing, I literally can't sit down. I'm standing up.
Yeah.
God damn. Did you watch any of the video before getting on here?
No, you're
good.
You
Good.
posted a video just
Yep.
now?
Yeah. I already crashed out there.
Wait.
I had a ready to crash
Okay,
out
I
there.
watched your earlier video today. Did you post another one?
Yeah, like 15 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh.
The devil works hard, but I work harder, my friend. Oh,
Dude,
man.
what's great though is this is just capitalism at work, baby.
It is. You go ahead. I got to tweet out the fucking stream. Welcome everybody to the Crossover Podcast, episode 196. This is going to be a fucking downer. I hope you're ready.
Oh, this ain't no downer. This is great. This is great if you're me. Our Prodigy ADC now has, like, arguably the Prodigy, like, best support in the West. One of them. At least one of them. I mean, can it get any better? And then everybody sat there and was like, "Oh, you lost out on Quinn. You lost out on the NA player. You guys are so cooked." And KC literally just went like this. They went, "How's this feel? You thought that was tough? You thought that's all we went for? Guess what, buddy? We can get the other one. We'll go get one of them. We'll make it hurt." And arguably, they got the one who doesn't choke. Like, that's what feels nice. They got the one who actually clutches up.
Whoa, Quid
Kind of
clutched up,
nice.
to be very clear. This Worlds he clutched up.
Sure, yeah.
I
Yeah, he played some good games.
I need KCorp fans to fucking clutch up on this one and help KC Luna hit 5,000 followers by tomorrow. So I have to go on video and say EU is our father and KCorp is our daddy on repeat for a minute straight. I made the promise that if that account hits 5,000 followers, it was sitting at 400 at the beginning of the day. If it hits 5,000 by tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., I will do it. And it's at 1,200 right now, and the French aren't even awake.
Oh, you could be cooked.
Oh, I planned on it. But like,
What is this account? KC_Luna?
no, it's Busio Lover at Busio Lover.
Oh,
They followed him to FlyQuest, and then
bro. This is hilarious. Yeah, already 1,200.
started the day at like 400, 500. That is juice. That's what
Yeah.
esports used to be. That's what TSM did all the fucking time the second you joined that org. That's what
That's
what
why I'm
Optic
pulled to
does
him.
and Call of Duty. Like that's what we fucking loved about esports, and they're doing it over there, and we can't stop it here. We're fucked. I know we preemptively talked about this, which is great because we're on record saying that this is probably going to happen, and luckily it's not G2, thank God. But like, we're fucked. We're fucked. There's no coming back from this. Not anytime
Oh, for
soon,
NA,
at least.
they're fine.
How are we fine? How's NA fine?
I don't think it really. Busio, I mean, it sucks. He was important. But
He's
I
not,
think
bro.
NA
He's
just
not going to
keeps
be the
doing
only
what
one.
it's doing.
He's not going to be the only one. We know that.
Think Inspired's gone at this
Yeah.
point? Or
Oh,
was the
yeah.
rumor about Inspired?
Yeah. I just think he's gone. I don't think that he hit the mark. Like the FlyQuest players hit the market at the perfect time where it's like it's late enough to the point where everybody held, or well, it's late enough, but also everybody held off to wait and see what happens. And it's not like G2. I mean, maybe G2 makes a change, but like if you're inspired,
You ready for the funniest thing?
what?
So you only need one split if you're a citizen of two, right?
Yep.
Two regions to go back to your other region. KC could let Busio or Inspire just play for KC Blue to play in the
Well,
winter tourney.
Busio's
Split
already a
one.
resident.
He's already a resident for EU.
Polish
he be
rules. Polish rules state that if you have a passport, you are considered a resident. He's a resident. It's
He
Poland.
doesn't even
it's-
need to.
No, because he
But
has
he
a passport.
Riot, he's not a resident, right?
Nope. Or Riot, he is. Yes, it goes by the country's rules, and the country states that he is a resident of Poland because of or like he meets the standards to be a resident of Poland, because of his
Wait,
passport
so there's
that he
still a
owns there.
chance KC could snag up Inspired?
They could.
I know
Well,
they
I mean,
said
they're
they'll
talking about a
keep-
Korean mid laner. Is the thing.
Yeah, I know they said they can keep, or they're keeping Yike, but if they didn't, well, they could snag Inspired and just also do my idea because Inspired's also has citizenship, dual citizenship, so you could bring him over. And this is what I told Khan. I said, really, what we need to do is put Inspired on KC Blue for the first split, because after one split, you can go back to your region. That's all you need, and they would get to play in the tier 1 tourney, right? He'd still get some experience there. And then spring split, we're good, bro. We have inspired 2 Koreans, Busio and Kalist.
If I'm quit, I'm saying, hey, you know that verbal agreement that
Hey,
that I made with TL? Fuck that. I'm going to KCorp. If they'll have me, I'm
bro.
going.
Zeka, bro, Zeka at KC, Zeka inspired, Kana, Busio,
I don't like
Kalist,
Reaper
that'd
as
go
coach, to be
hard.
clear. I do not like Reaper as coach. But beyond that,
Yeah, no. But you get Reaper because you think you're getting another Korean, no?
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You got 2 Korean players and you bring in him as like the Korean whisperer. But I mean, look, I mean, if they bring in other assistant coaches, maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. It's just
I
like,
mean, honestly, Quid is fine, but I think their goal is to get a better mid than Quid.
you're saying like a Zeka? There's no way.
Yeah, like something crazy,
There's
bro,
no
or a Knight.
unless they somehow.
LPL is
Well, okay, so
cooked.
that's the only other thing is like the LPL blowing up right now, and this bullshit of like tying them to this. Oh, like if you become a free agent, you automatically go into this pool where the highest bidder gets it.
Hey, Cream,
Fuck
Cream
that! I'm
don't look
getting
too
out.
bad. Yeah,
I get
go
out.
grab Cream too. You could get Cream or Knight. You could do something real weird.
I don't know.
I mean, it's just I know they're probably sticking with the Ike and they're just getting a Korean mid,
Yeah.
but I mean, because if they're getting a Korean mid, it can't be Quid at this point. So you gotta assume they're trying to get somebody good. If it's Poby, I'm fine with that too, though. I didn't think Poby was the problem on Fnatic. But I'm not gonna lie, the core of Kana, Kalist, and Busio is kind of nasty.
That bot lane is disgusting. It's the best.
Yike is what
It's
he is. I
immediately
don't
the
think he's
best.
bad. I don't think he's that good.
Regardless, it's immediately the best bot lane in the West.
Oh yeah.
Period.
That
Period.
bot lane is
There's
crazy, bro.
nobody that touches them at all. Even
I
like
mean,
Han
he
Sama
was.
and whoever the fuck G2 wants to have as support if they keep who do they have? They have Targ no. Labrov. Is it Labrov?
I thought it was Targamas.
No, it's Targmas. Yeah. Who's Labrov a part of? Emkoi? No. Why am I
Maybe it was.
why am I thinking of I don't know. Either way. There's nobody that comes close
Isn't
to
Lebrov
this.
on G2?
Well, that's what I said. Isn't Labrov in Hansama?
Yeah, yeah. Lebrov Hansama.
Yeah. Okay. And Targamas was KCorp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
the
mean,
point being, there's not a single bot lane in the West that contends with the two of them. At all.
you know what's even like what's crazier is he's so good and Masu was playing vegan most this year was just
I
not
know.
doing anything in lane. But Kalist like actually tries to alpha male you. So watching him with an ADC who like actually wants to be the alpha and will make the crazy play, I'm so pumped, bro. I mean, that was just the pickup. I didn't think they'd do that. I didn't even think that was on the radar. I thought that was never happening. I mean, yes, I get Reaper not the greatest thing in the world, but at the same time, Reaper knows how to coach a team to win. He's done it.
I hate it here so fucking much.
I mean, it feels nice. That genuinely, that is one of those things when I said I wanted to start cheering for KC because they give me vibes of TSM, that felt like a TSM thing. Like picking up a dude, like I wish we didn't have Sheep these days because that announcement video would have gone so hard, but it still will, don't get me wrong. But that is one of those things that is just like, at least I know this team tries. That's all I want to see is they try.
I'm just
So good.
dude, we're so
I know
fucked.
you're mad. I know Cloud's mad. I know Marn's
I'm
probably
not
mad.
mad. Like I get it, and like obviously it helps that you're a fucking KCorp fan. So like, let me ask you this: like, where are you at in terms of like? Because it seems to me like you're more of a KCorp fan than a Shopify fan these days, based on how you're reacting to this
Sometimes,
news.
yeah. Well, Shopify, I feel like just doesn't try as hard, I guess.
I'm assuming they tried pretty goddamn hard to get Busio. If their name was written in that article as like one of the options, they had to have tried hard.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It seems like they never get the guy though, and it just makes
I
it
mean, what pool?
tough.
Like,
Like,
what pool do they have? You got Charlie and Lud. Fine. Like, you have these two people behind the scenes. But like, what have they tangibly shown? Like, if you're looking at Shopify and KCorp right now,
mhm.
and you see Charlie and Lud there, or you see every single thing that KCorp has done tangibly with KCorp X, their road trips, and beyond, it's night and day. Like
Yeah,
I don't see a world like this is my problem is like how as North America do we contend with this ever?
I don't. I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm so pumped. And it's hard. It's hard not to be a little more excited about the European games because they're also just more exciting. Like they just are. They have more pull to you. I mean, those games and stadiums and stuff are so fun. I think the announcement LCS had was like good, but they didn't say anything about road showing that much that
No.
I was hearing.
No, they look that announcement
Unless I
was good.
missed it.
The formats I will say are good. As good as we're going to get. I wish we would have got more games.
Mhm.
The single round robin best of 3 in spring and summer. Fine. Like that's the best of, keeping the status quo. I love lock-in tournament, by the way. I think our lock-in tournament is 20 times better than what the LEC has for the split one by a mile. But because Los Ratones and other teams are in it, it's going to be more entertaining to watch the LEC, unfortunately. Like there's not a
Yeah.
team. My biggest problem is like in the process of trying to pick a team here, being homeless, there's not a team that you look at and be like, yeah, these guys are doing a lot. Scuttle Crab Draft League, thank you for the raid 37. And Luna, thank you for the follow. And Avoid Warranty, thank you for the prime sub and follow. Or
Well,
it says it.
there might only be one, like one team that really looks like they're super trying, and it's C9, but you're not a C9 guy. I don't expect you to go there. So,
I'm just
and TL, I think they're trying, but TL also does some weird things on the side. But they sent you the yawn tweet. You gotta like that.
yeah, that was fun.
That was cool.
I ain't gonna lie, that was
I
pretty
thought that
nice.
was really cool.
It
And
was.
why wouldn't you go watch TL? I mean, I feel like they're gonna be competitive at the worst.
It's not about okay. This is why I was very adamant on waiting to pick my team until after lock-in tournament. And that's because news like today really puts into perspective how far fucking behind we are as a region and how much many of these teams don't get it and don't get what needs to be done to grow a fandom here. And when
Yeah.
I pick a team, I want somebody that genuinely is going to try and take the local grassroots path. I want an annual event here in New York. I want you to try these things. And I just don't I don't get why we don't understand that. And it's like the conversations aren't even had. Like nobody's even talking about it. I'll say this, Papasmithy DM me. And said that he would love to chat like in a bit about the state of everything and, moving forward. And I'm going to make sure that happens. But I got some fucking questions.
Yeah.
I mean, last time he was
I
in this
wouldn't blame
chat,
you.
I had fucking questions about shit that he was saying
Yeah.
that I want to
Yeah.
ask. Be like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think what's even better is I high key believe, and I think this is true, and you'd kind of agree, that there's a better chance KC would have a show match in Chicago than an LCS team.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think there's a better chance that they go to is it Toronto that's like 50% French?
Yeah.
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 There's a better chance
Something
they go
like
there.
that, or is it Quebec?
Quebec. You're right.
Or are they
You're
the
right.
same
Quebec.
thing?
No,
Maybe I'm way off.
they are not the same thing. Let's not piss off the
Okay,
Canadians.
I
Okay.
don't know the
Let's,
territories and how Canada
let's
works.
not make the Canadians too mad here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to piss them all off. Montreal,
Montreal and
Con
Quebec.
saying
Yeah.
now.
Like,
I mean, let's be real. If we can steamroll you in a war, I don't pay attention to you. That's why I only like America. I'm kidding. And KCorp.
fun fact about America: my uncle blocked my dad last night.
Your uncle blocked your dad?
Yep.
Oh, because of the voting and all
Because
that?
my dad sent him a meme about it, and my uncle just blocked him and wanted nothing to do with
Okay.
him.
Yeah, unblock him yet?
No, it's been
That's so
24
funny.
hours, hasn't done a thing.
That's crazy.
And I know I'm gonna see that uncle in November, and I'm gonna poke that bear so fucking
Oh
bad.
yeah.
But, bro, I need to see how the rest of the dominoes are gonna fall this offseason.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm scared. Okay, let me ask you this. Are we already at
Oh, I didn't even see your long tweet. I'm reading it now.
wait
You went under it where you
oh,
went
you didn't
crazy in
see
all
that?
caps.
Oh yeah.
You're so bad. The funniest part is you were sitting there, you were tweeting after Quinn, get bet, all these KC fans. You had so much fun. That we come and take your boy, and all of a sudden it's a problem. That's so funny too. I think that's what gave me the most joy. Just
What, watching
knowing
me
that
crash out?
you were just victory lapping Quinn so hard on us, and then we went and got arguably probably like maybe they're the same tier, I
But
guess,
it's
but we
more
probably got the
detrimental for
better
North.
one.
Yeah, you got the
Yeah,
one that's more detrimental to North America.
yeah, the one that would really piss people off. Like if Quinn left, everyone would just post the boomerang meme, and they'd be like, "Oh, another import leaves." But we took a guy who's just an American. Like I know he's dual citizenship, whatever, but this dude started here, and now everybody's like, "Oh, oh." We basically kicked out JoJo, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
We sent JoJo packing. He turns out to be actually pretty good at the game over there.
Who would have
And
known?
then yeah, and then Busio watches that happen. And let's be real, every NA player saw that happen and was like, huh, he just played in front of like a 10,000 person crowd in a regular season game, and people went crazy. I mean, they went crazy when they won that. And that was probably one of the best regular season game moments I've seen since,
Oh,
like, from a feeling perspective, I've had since that CLG TSM like big money match or the hair match.
yeah.
Um, when Link choked, and I was like, dude, that was nuts. It felt like that again,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, honestly, it felt like that on steroids because there was way more people
I was
there.
gonna say it was
And
what 7,000 people in that
yeah,
arena.
7,000. My bad. I think I said 10. I way
Either
overshot.
way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like
seven
that's
grand is crazy. I mean, yeah, but I was just dying because I was like, Busio really sat there, watched that, and went, I need in on that. Like, that's really what happened. He was probably just like, I need in on this. And also, for being honest, playing in front of the crowds, like in China, and not that their crowd was too crazy, I guess, but also playing in front of the crowd in NA when he had the chance and playing last year in front of crowds, like you start playing in front of them enough and you start feeling what a crowd is, you're like, I need this. I kind of want this in my life. And so now you go and get it. And you honestly, more financial security. We're not worried about KC going under anytime soon.
yep.
But over here, you got to wonder if your team is going to back out or not, especially for the VC teams, which FlyQuest kind of still is. I know their VC is all in, but we all know how all in VCs work.
I had somebody within FlyQuest whenever I put out my like short list of teams tweet. They DM me as like, hey, just so you know, we're not venture capitalist owned, we're family owned. And I said, yeah. I responded respectfully. I was like, correct, but you're telling me the Viola family wants you guys to operate at a loss forever? They said, fair enough. I was just correcting. I was like, still the
Yeah.
same timeline, still the same like you might not be specifically VC, but you are still owned by somebody who is expecting to make a return on their investment. So
Yep.
the only person that gives a shit in this case, which I mean I don't know who KCorp sold, equity to or what their structure is, but basically it's Komodo versus the world at this point.
Yep. And I like that he tells the league how he feels. If he thinks that the commissioner does something dumb, he just says it. He doesn't sit there and like
he knows he has the power.
talk through insiders. Yeah, and he doesn't talk through insiders. That's so nice. And I mean, let's also be real. The fact that there are two KC teams playing in winter split, hilarious.
Yeah.
They let in LR, so what this man do? He willed his team to victory to make a mockery of their system. And went, now you have to add my second team. Which they already hated having KC there. Now you have two of them.
With a North American player on that roster.
Oh, that's so good.
This is the wild part, all right? KCorp is going to have two teams in that winter split, and both of them will feature a North American player.
That's beast.
That's so insane.
Good. So good.
That's insane. Oh God, Carly's here. Oh, Carly, cover your ears. Cover your ears. There's nothing you want to see on this. There's nothing you want to hear. You don't want to be around for this.
Yes, you do. We're celebrating. This is a party.
We're not fucking celebrating, you KCorp shilling piece of shit.
We're winning. This is so good.
How are you going to be a part of the U.S. Army and sit here and be sucking the dick of the French? Sorry, like sucking le dick of the French.
Yeah, my bad. I gonna make the joke I was about to make. I might still
I'm about to quote retweet and tag Donald Trump and JD Vance just to get him on your ass.
I mean, you bring up the army thing, but let's be real. If you're out on that battlefield and the other side starts winning pretty hard, you're not gonna pick up a dead man's uniform and chuck that thing on and pretend like you've been with them. That's not that crazy of a thing to do. Right now, I'm watching my region just year after year tell me it's okay. I know it sucks watching this product, but it's okay. It's fun. And then I look over there and I go, they're having a lot of fun, actually. I might go try that out. And then they start signing our people, and they have a Prodigy ADC. And ADC is, let's be real, if you have a Prodigy anything, so much fun to watch those kids who play ADC and they're good. So fun. Like, great mid laner too is awesome. But, I mean, ADCs are so fun to watch. And he plays it so alpha male. He just runs in there and just flashes into people and lives. It's crazy. And he did that with a way worse team, if we're being real, or at least support.
Yeah, so, it's a pretty night-and-day upgrade on this one.
Yeah, and a mid laner who, low-key, was kind of doing the same stuff JoJo was doing from what we've heard. Just, KC's not absolutely pounding him for it the way Cloud9 was. They're not going on like a PR run to ruin Vladdy's life. They're just like, see ya, buddy. We're gonna go get somebody better. Which does suck they didn't get quit. If they got quit and Busio, you would have hated me.
I mean, I'll be honest, if they would have gotten both quit and Busio and then Inspired leaves as well, it would be lights out on North America, like entire. Like, I'm already at the point where I'm genuinely worried about how this is all going to shape out. I'm just saying my prediction of 2 North American teams eventually joining the LEC feeling more and more realistic by the moment. I'm starting to feel a little bit good about that, but like, what the fuck are we gonna do here? Like, dude,
well, the good news for you is T1 likes you. And T1's really good, and T1 drives all of viewership, so you're in a good spot.
Did I tell you what Joe told me whenever whenever I confirmed about the watch party here in New York?
Now, what'd he say?
I don't want to expose DMs all that much, but I think this is like pretty good banter.
I've seen most of your DMs that you've been willing to tell
What
me
did it
about.
say? You should just make the T1 NYC support club instead of picking a new LCS team.
Is he wrong though? Is he wrong? You do crazy numbers just being the T1 NYC support club. The name could be that bad and you would do better numbers than the greatest name of all time for an LTA team. No flame? No flame.
I know.
But it could be a meme name.
I know. But like, I can't give up on this region until it's all said and done. I can't do it. I cannot, like,
I know.
the amount of times that I've thought, you have no idea how much I want to. You have no idea how much I legitimately want to do that, or G2, or like any of the other fucking orgs that have like shown that they really, really, really want to have a presence here in New York City and have actively gone out of their way to say, hey, we want to do more shit in New York. Let's work, like, let's do this. And I'm sitting over here like a fucking dumbass being like, I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm going to hold out for a North American org because we play our matches here and this is our region. Like a fucking dumbass I am.
Bro, we could have such a cool rivalry if you would just ride with G2 NYC, and then if you could get them to start doing matches over, if we could get regular season LEC matches over, the Riot will never allow it. They would block it in a heartbeat. But G2, like KC, Imkoi coming over here for like a little, and Fnatic, throw them in for a little 4-day like triple round robin thing, would hit like crack in NYC. That'd be so hard. You know how fun that would be? That'd be such a good time. I know you know it'd be a good time. I know you know, because you're thinking about it. It would just be so fun.
Look.
I mean, it stinks. I get it. Like, I do like Shopify still. I hope we cook something up on the roster, but it's not looking good, is all I'm saying. Because in all of these articles, we are the team that was, they considered you, but did they really consider you? Or was your name just there because you were willing to throw up some money? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just like looking at NA and I'm thinking, the super teams we got now, that TL's building right now, this super team is like, okay, this is where we're at now in the world.
It feels like the last hope. I'll be honest. Like, as of right now,
Yeah.
the vibe that I'm getting from North America, especially with C9 having like the issue with Loki, and well, not issue with Loki, but like him going back home.
Yeah.
It feels like it's TL against the world right now.
If they didn't win in A, I think it would actually like be bad. Like, you'd have an obligation as a fan of North America to cheer for them to do well and then do well at an international. Also, it's hilarious that people are gonna get behind this because we have to, but it's very funny that we've just gone back to our roots. Like a triple import team, if they get inspired. I mean, just Yon
that's my problem. That's my problem with it as
all
well.
the
It's like
imports we can get.
like it's still perpetuating the same fucking issue that we've had from the jump, which is like we're not taking chances on young North American talent. You got Yon. Okay, to Team Liquid's credit.
Papa's here.
Uh-oh. Believe in Papa. Oh boy.
I'll get off my soapbox for now, I guess.
Nah, don't pussy out now because he decides to come in here. Nah. You just spent 30 minutes talking shit. Papa comes in chat and all of a sudden you You look at your face. Look at your face. Your face is redder than this
Yeah.
jacket right now. Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Dog tail between his legs?
So I thought Top Esports was gonna do a little better than that.
Oh, you little bitch. You little bitch.
Oh, I mean, at this point, all I'm saying is, if we could get him, Papa, if you could send in a good word for us to Zeka, that would hit really hard right now, because Casey's about to build an incredible roster. That would help me a lot. I know you still have some LCK ties.
Just hit up the old Discord lines, be like, yo, free slot to whoever wants to come.
Expensive imports aren't gonna hit for it, ain't no, but this is KC. We got money to burn, baby. We gotta burn that money. We gotta burn some of those 100,000 viewer co-streams.
No, dude, we're losing our biggest co-streamer now too.
Who? Oh
Dom.
yeah, Dom, because he's
Dom
moving to.
Bro, when I tell
coaching.
you, when I tell you the things are fucked, like it's so bad. We've been okay. I gotta go on my soap opera rant about this one just for like
I'm gonna go get
2 minutes. Go ahead. I warned of this when I started content back in 2021, and I know it's an inherently selfish point for me to push, but the fact that orgs have not utilized their position to try and bring creators and rise them up through the ranks to become vocal parts of the fandom, which helps you transition from generation to generation, is a fucking problem. Every org in the LCS has failed at this. The two orgs that we have the biggest creators with right now, LS obviously having its health issues, so that kind of like is what it is. But like Shopify has not properly utilized Charlie and Ludwig. Like, and I know they're two busy individuals, but that's why you need other creators alongside of them to prop them up. So then Charlie and Ludwig can have these creators on to talk about things. And then that creator becomes the consistent through line when Charlie and Ludwig want to pop in and out. For Disguised, I mean, you have him, but like his team was so bad this entire year that like he uploaded maybe like 3 co-stream VODs to the Disguised YouTube channel. So it's like, oh, that sucks. Double If, Sneaky, and Meteos, their co-streams fell off the face of a planet. Like, it just nosedived as they lost relevancy. Because, like, it became very clear that, like, the passion wasn't there in the same way that it was when they were players. Like, obviously. And you look at the other orgs, it's like Jack, Reggie, Steve, myself, usually NA has done CEOs for that, but your CEOs only, like, I get that point, but your CEOs have a business to run. They're not content creators. You need content creators to be that ever persistent presence in the media spotlight right now. Look at Kai Cenat, look at Speed, look at all the current generation of creators. What do they have in common? They are live all the fucking time. The amount of time that CEOs can put into being like the face of the brands nowadays is nowhere near what it requires. Look at Kometo, look at Abai, look at all the orgs in the LEC that are popping off. It's because the creators that are involved, Gentlemates with Gotaga, all because these creators are omnipresent in the space. And a CEO running the business can't do that. You physically can't.
Oh.
And that's where it is. There's so much responsibility on these orgs front, FlyQuest included, to leverage these creators into the next big thing. And yes, it takes the right creator as well. And I know FlyQuest at least has like good parts in Basil, in LS, like the core pillars are there. But like, it feels like there has to be more. Like everybody has to. Like one org can't be the only one doing it. A rising tide needs to raise all ships. We need to have battles between the co-streamers, between Ludwig and Charlie and LS, or for Team Liquid's one that like I just get frustrated with, because I know people are always like, oh, they have creators. What Team Liquid creator is co-streaming the LCS? That becomes a hub for that fandom. I don't think Lorlo co-streams the LCS right now, does he? If he
I
does,
don't know about that,
if he
to be
does, it
honest.
is definitely not like a hub for Team Liquid fans. Mid Beast, I don't think
No.
co-streams the LCS, and he's like their other big league creator. Like where's the hub? Where's the thing? Dom, you had you had Cloud9 and Dom, but now you're losing that because Dom's going to be coaching. So like, I mean, at least you have Meteos to a certain extent, but again, Meteos' numbers have kind of gone down. It's like, oh, you have to filter people through. You have to, and we haven't done a good job of it. And also, obviously, there's not as many North American League content creators. I know, like, it's same thing with the players. It's kind of tangent to each other. It's like whenever you don't get opportunities, you don't incentivize people to do it in the first place. And the LPP being closed since 2018, the org's not really picking up any names unless like they're massive creators. Like all of these things combine to create this ecosystem where you're not encouraging talent development, both from players and creators. And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you do. Because
This
like
is
as
this is
Mount,
such a good night though.
oh shut,
I got out my souvenir cup.
oh god,
That's how good of a night it is. I'm gonna have to get new batteries though. The light's not. Oh, the light worked for 2 seconds. What a good night. I mean, tough night for you. I don't have a good answer for how we're gonna fix it, but I do have a good side answer for you.
what?
Have you ever thought about cheering for a small indie French team? In the LEC league that has actually, you'd be surprised to hear there's 2 teams competing in the winter split. Just a thought for you. That happens so far actually to have as many North American players as Team Liquid on roster.
Technically more right now.
They have Jan.
Yeah, between KCorp Blue and your main roster, you
Oh,
have two.
they do. Well, no, do they still? Does TL still own Yuji? Oh, he's a
Yeah,
U.
I think you're. Well, no, he's. Or no, is he EU
Oh
or is he
man.
Philippines?
Well, they're. Oh yeah, but whatever he is, he's stuck in another
Oh, he's in
region,
that.
right?
Yeah, he's in that
Because of
trans.
loopholes. Oh, tough. Just tough. Mongolia. That's what someone put. I'm gonna
Okay,
take
yeah,
that as fact.
yeah. No, that rings a bell. Yep.
It is okay. I mean, all I can think, I don't know what to tell you because my team is the one that's running like content creator org. And I will say I thought we had good engagement, but the funniest part was our engagement was because of the Brazilian player. That was it. A lot of our crazy viewership, I would go and read the comments and it was just all in Portuguese or like people
Yep.
who Google translated to English from Portuguese.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, kind of is what it is. I mean,
So I'm gonna be showing up to the watch party early on Saturday night. I'm gonna show up at like midnight with the series starting at 2. Which, by the way, my plan for this weekend is I'm gonna try and sleep from 6 o'clock until like 11, and
yeah.
wake up. I gotta do the watch party, content stuff from like 12 to 2, the series from 2 till whenever it ends, and then I have to teach golf in Hoboken at 10:30 a.m. So I'm just staying up all the way through, and just try and make it to like 8 o'clock the next day. But one of the things that I'm gonna ask people at the watch party is if we were to have a proper New York City team. Like I understand they don't play here necessarily, but if we had a bar that we all watch it from, whether it's like OS or somewhere else, if the players came out once or twice a year, guaranteed, like just came out and did like meet and greets, if we had consistent like tournaments, events, stuff like that, like if a team actually invested into New York, would that allow you to become a fan of that team over whoever you are currently a fan of in the LCS? That's what I want to know. Is PC cafe culture big in New York City? Not really, no.
No. I don't. No, I don't think it would like make me want to stop cheering for Shopify. I mean, it would make me very disappointed in Shopify for not trying as hard as that team. But I don't think I would just like dump. I can't do that. I can't really like dump one team for another just because things suck. That's not really how I roll. Like, I know you don't roll that way either. You literally sat through your president on your last year, sat through that man telling you to give up on the org, and you just went, "Nah, I'm good." Like that just doesn't work. I feel like neither of us could do that. So
No.
it kind of is what it is. We'll just sit there and we'll ride it out, and it could suck forever, and we wouldn't care. I mean, I think it's tough
Not for me.
because already it seems like most NA people watch LCK anyways instead of anything else, which I don't even know how because of the time it's on. I guess just West Coast people. But it seems like our big thing is LCK. And then when you look at, I'm not gonna lie, international viewership games, when you're looking at them, you're like, maybe this is just like, this is how it is. LCK just dominates everything. Because also all of these like matchups, unemployed people too. I mean, that's fair. That's a good point. Or Knights people. I was Knights at one time. But you just sit there and I'm like, okay, everything is an LCK team in there. And usually it's T1, carrying viewership. And if not, it's Gen G versus somebody. KT's been up there now, but that's because I think the KT Gen G game and for this Worlds, and that's because, I mean, Gen G is the second player in that. I don't think we'll ever see like a China matchup that just absolutely curb stomps LCK only matchups. And we'll probably never see like Europe and A matchups curve stomp those T1 ones as well.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it's honestly just one of those things of like we're at a point where LOL viewership, if that's all you want to live by, rides on T1 so heavily. It's almost like you have to look at it as a Tiger Woods or a LeBron James or a Michael Jordan and just kind of push it out because it doesn't really count. Like it's not like football. It feels like in the NFL they can just carry over because there's so many big names or teams or players on a team, or you just let everyone who watches football loves football like infinitely for some reason. And Riot, I guess, thought they could pull off that same idea, but it kind of low key destroyed LCS trying to do that, make people just fans of the whole league.
Yeah.
And now we're at a point where they've realized, oh, well, if we want to sell skins and this is a marketing thing, which it is, we just have to be all in on T1 winning, or at least pushing up viewership, which is kind of what they're doing.
I'm genuinely curious to see a Worlds with no T1 in it, like in the modern age. Like it's been what? It's been since 2020 that they did, or no, 2020 was the last time that they didn't qualify. I'd be curious to know what a Worlds without T1 looks like nowadays, and compare it to back then. Compare it to that last time. Now, granted, that had a COVID bump as well, obviously, but like, it'd be interesting to see.
So I chuckled because the um, person who said they people are watching NFL not because they like NFL, they like gambling.
I mean, that's
And
just
now I was like,
objectively
come on,
false.
son. NFL has been killing it long
Yeah,
before
like
gambling got legalized that
that
easy.
shit hasn't changed. Like,
That's the only reason I chuckled. I was like, that ain't it. But
I do want to say to
sorry, not to single that person out, whatever. My bad. That just made me chuckle.
I do want to say to Aurora, he said that he's on his way. He's getting ready to fly out to China
Yep.
tomorrow morning for the Telecom Wars, and he'll try and put up a Shine Off poster. Bro, if I see a Shine Off poster on
Awesome.
broadcast, I'm going fucking ballistic. I promise you, that shit's getting called out immediately on Twitter. I hope you enjoy. I really hope you enjoy World's Finals. Like, should we talk about it now? We can get back to the Doomer shit in a bit. Like, I got so much more in the canister that I can unload whenever the time comes. But for now, let's talk about World's Finals real quick. Let's
Rudy
see.
Esports is here to destroy your life.
Oh fuck! Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's not. Nope.
Yeah, I
Let's
know.
to worlds. To worlds.
I'll just sip my
I'm
I'll sip my victory cup.
gonna put this on. I'm gonna just forget that everything else in the world exists. Nothing else is happening. Hey, look. Hey, all's fine. We're good, right?
Oh, fair. He meant fantasy. That is so facts. Fantasy
fantasy
does.
did. Fantasy did help.
Facts. That's so facts. But yeah, Worlds, honestly, bro, Telecom Wars is kind of sick. I do this. I almost forgot because of Busio how much beef I was having with people about all this. But this is crazy that KT is on this like actual historic run if they clinch this, like one of the most dominating worlds evers, okay.
Evers.
But we're all just sitting here being like, but the format is casual. It like actually doesn't count. So really this run wouldn't count at all. And it's like, bro, they've been doing this for like a month now. Like they had a week break in there where they didn't even play. Like you cannot possibly get hot and keep it for a whole week. At some point you have to get cold during a week or you're just good. And right now it seems like they're in the just good category, which is very possible.
Who said it? Don, you should see our Discord. It's a shit show at times. There are some takes that get in there.
Yeah.
The one that I saw that I was fighting back earlier, I think it was Lunar had the take on how Fearless was just a placebo on diversity. Because the number of champions picked was lower this year than last year, but we've played like 20-some less games. And it was like, come on. Come on, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
Well, that one I don't know what to do with because just because we play more games doesn't mean we'll pick that many more.
It doesn't,
champs.
but it's one of those things where
yeah,
it still will go.
I
Like
get it.
if you look at all the prior years and you look at the amount, like 2022 was a really good example in that pool where the more games that were played, it did end up leading to more champions being played. Like it's not a guarantee, but it tends to happen. So.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally just really love the entertainment value that Fearless brings. But that's kind of getting away from it.
I agree with that. I fully agree with that.
Yeah. But no, I think KT if they were facing anybody else in this finals, we would 100% be just lapping up every bit of praise that they deserve for having an amazing run. But because it's T1 in finals, because T1 came into quarterfinals with no expectations to beat AL other than just the storyline buff, everybody's going to sit here and be like, well, KTs look good, but like, can they overcome this fucking Goliath that is sitting in finals? Not because they're a Goliath because they're playing insanely well or out of their minds, but Goliath because they find a way to win. And there's something to be said about teams that find a way to win. Like I get that's like one of the most undervalued things in esports is just like teams that are able to turn it on when it matters most. And we don't appreciate that enough. But like anybody else, we'd 100% be talking about KT. Way, way more. Also, it doesn't help that their fandom wants to downplay their hype consistently.
Yes.
So that obviously plays into it. It's like don't get excited. It's like, okay, I won't then. I won't talk about your team so that I don't feel like I'm feeding into your excitement. Like
that is a good meme. It is tough simply because of that and it is really funny that they're doing that. I get it. But it is just so annoying. I don't know, to me that people are like, "Oh, because they went through this like just super easy cakewalk, none of this counts," when they beat Gen G of all teams. Like,
yeah,
they've done some pretty hard stuff, and I don't know really what more you want them to do. Just do it twice over so it really feels good to people. I mean, at this point, yeah, T1 is like the guys though. They're now
T1,
the favorite again.
And I would also include like TSM domestically. Because like there were those years back whenever TSM came into playoffs at lower seeds and you just kind of knew that they would turn it on for whatever reason.
Yeah. I mean, it's also one of those things where if you know how sport or esports works, T1 is now your favorite. like
Yeah.
by far, because they're just back where they always are, and this is what they do. I mean, winning 3 in a row is an incredibly hard feat,
Are they
but
odds-on favorites right now? Like I haven't seen the Vegas line. Like who's the betting favorite right now?
I don't know if they are. I mean, I would assume they are because they're probably getting more bets won.
Like I would assume the line
But
is probably favored towards T1 in terms of like just sheer number of bets. Like if we're talking, horse racing odds, where obviously the more that somebody bets on a horse, the lower the payout's going to be because they're a presumed favorite.
they're by far the favorite. They're minus 200.
Oh Jesus.
That's a huge favorite.
That
Like that's crazy.
that doesn't seem I mean, I get why because the volume of bets going in on them puts them there. But there's no way we sit here and look at that and say, yeah, like you should probably we don't have the same level of handicapping. Like we can't bet a spread in low esports. But if you could bet the spread
You
on
there's a spread.
Oh, there is?
They're minus 1.5 matches.
Ooh.
So they're saying they're gonna beat them pretty good.
Minus ooh. I mean the thing
They'd have to win 3-1.
would you take that?
It's plus 110. I mean, I don't know if I'd really want to do that now.
Okay, if we remove the fact, if we took nameplates off, if you ignore, I know this is a dumb thing to say, but like if you ignored the fact that it was T1 and just replaced it with anybody else based on gameplay quality, would you take that bet?
If you took off nameplates, then no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't take the bet.
You
Like,
wouldn't
if you
take
didn't-
you wouldn't take KT plus 1.5.
No, I would take KT. My bad.
Okay, yeah, that's
yes.
what I'm. That's
I
what
was
I'm
saying. If I didn't know it was like Faker and Guma on the other side and Owner, I'd be like I mean, all of them, all 5 of them are dogs. But if I didn't know who they were, I'd be like, oh, that would be pretty hard, knowing that KT just did what they did to Gen G.
Yeah.
But
because
that's
my point. Is like,
of,
and that's where
yeah.
like whenever you talk about like putting your money on the line,
yeah,
that's when it changes it. And I think like everybody is going to be scared of betting against T1 in this situation. But in a world where KT comes out in 3-1, 3-2s, I don't think any of us are going to be surprised in hindsight.
To win one map, T1 is minus 3,000.
Jesus Christ.
They just don't want you to bet it. I think that's as low as it goes on the website because it's minus 33333.
Astrology.
This is on thunderpick.io.
Nice.
Just so people have the source if they want to go do whatever they do in life. We don't control what they do.
Yeah, Don, to my understanding, I don't think anybody has topped Astralis in terms of CSGO dominance.
Wow, that's really weird.
What?
They don't have Busio to KC odds.
Well, probably because it's already been reported, so why would they have odds on it now?
Yeah, I thought they really would.
Well, no, because once it's reported, why would they have it there?
Well, they haven't signed.
No.
Oh, you know what they do have, though?
Oh, God. APA? Odds of APA.
Quid to KC odds.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh, I was about to say. Jesus
I was just
Christ,
trying to get you back on.
You dick.
We got Busio.
You dick. Look, I'm just gonna.
Well, I had the chance.
I'm just gonna enjoy my happy place, all right? Because Worlds in North America gets announced. Well, like it's announced already, but like the location or like some sort of teaser for it gets announced either Friday or Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And God, I can't wait.
Oh, you can same game combo the maps. Like who wins what map.
Oh,
That's fun,
Jesus.
kind of.
But
All right, thank you from our sponsored segment.
If only, right?
Yeah.
We pay into part of the problem.
I mean, it. Yeah, we are part of I mean, hey, if they'll send money, I don't care. What do you want us to do? These are dire times. We're trying to save an A league, buddy.
We're trying everything. We need look. We got to take
Yeah,
the money to
we're
be able
doing.
to do it. You can only get skin in the
Yeah,
game if you got skin in the game.
yeah. If they send us money, we can buy enough jerseys to save our teams. I can add one more defunct team to my collection. It'll finally work.
I might be able to stop APA from going to Europe if we just
Yeah.
get that sponsor money.
The best would be getting the sponsored money, saying we're gonna save an A with it, and I just get on with a brand new KC jersey.
Are you gonna buy one?
With the sponsor money. I'm highly debating it. I think it'd be worth it, especially if I could have Busio put on it. I would in a heartbeat. Like that would be sick.
If you stroll up to this podcast at some point in time with a KCorp jersey, I swear to God. I swear to God.
It's just because I think they won't go away. Like, because right now I have 3 LCS jerseys in my closet. One of them is still around. Actually, not jerseys. I shouldn't say that. I bought a T-shirt for an RG because I said we'll see how long this lasts as a joke, and then they disappeared in a year.
Oh God.
So that aged well. That was
one of the
good.
few things that have aged well here.
Yeah.
The worst part is today was supposed to be a good day for North America, okay? That format
was a good
announcement,
day.
shut up. That format announcement was like, it was supposed to be a thing that brought happiness. Like Lock-in was back. We got consistent formats. We're taking steps in the right direction. And then Sheep comes out with the 445 banger and just shits on all of our hopes and dreams.
Yep. And the funniest part was when that got dropped, I've been watching Nelly tonight because Sam's at a Twilight concert. And one of those movie concerts.
Oh, yeah. Like the live orchestral
play
performance.
the music.
No, those are cool as shit. Those are awesome.
Yep. So, and this baby, I'm telling you, screaming, fighting, just killing me. So I'm not getting to taunt at all in the chats. I barely got to put yes or let's go in the little one we got. And I'm just fighting because I want to sit there and do that. So I gave up and I just laid her down in her bed, walked away, and thought I'm going to type some like hee hee ha ha's real quick. And she just fell asleep. She just instantly fell asleep when I put her down. Like I could have done that the whole time. I was trying to be a good parent, hold them, get them asleep. Completely pointless. So I didn't even get to brag when.
So that's why. So you're taking it. So that's why you're taking it all out on me.
Pretty much. Also, because you're about to watch a team three-peat. Like, then, and I can't even be mad at you. I can't be like, oh, he bandwagoned towards this because you talk to their CEO regularly, and your team left the league. So you actually are probably a fan at this point in all the ways that a fan would be made. Like, it's bothersome.
I low-key am.
It's very bothersome.
And they had like, hey, similar to KCorp, they got their own homestands that they're doing to even bigger crowds than what you guys got. All right.
Yeah.
So technically, T1 makes you guys look like a pebble in the fucking pond.
Yeah, well, they have Faker, so.
Something tells me they'll be fine. Dude. And guess what? They have Faker until 2029, so he ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, we'll get rid of him and do it again. We're at that point where I have to.
You're at the Patriots point.
Get rid of him.
You're at the Patriots point of like, get rid of Tom Brady, let him do it again, and then Mac Jones appears out of nowhere and shits on everybody's hopes and dreams.
Yeah. Well, now it's Drake May. Drake May is a psycho good
Or
QB, which I
who did
already
I
knew
say?
because I was Carolina. Mac Jones, their
Oh,
first one.
yeah, my bad.
He actually did good his first year. He made the playoffs, I think,
Yeah.
and then he just fell apart. But yeah, I think this one. Okay, we're finally deep enough in. I think I can complain about it, and it's not actually that bad. But why do why do all of the double Elim people have to keep acting like if you don't like double Elim, all of a sudden you just don't care about League of Legends?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Like outside of John, I think John is the only person I know who just constantly goes, I just want more games, which I get. I get wanting more games. I also will say though to the crowd who wants more games, these teams play each other so much if you like these LCK games. Like, because that's the games you're really watching. Like, I don't think they're all begging for more of these LPL, LCK games. Maybe they are,
The
but
LPL LCK games, I think they are. It's just the LCK matchups, like the LCK and LPL, like
yeah.
region kill, like those. I'm with you. I don't need to see those until like it's absolutely necessary at the end. Then fine.
Which, if we're being real, double Elim is just going to lead us to more of that.
Oh, it would. And look, a lot of people value that.
Like,
And like that's fine if that's what they prioritize. Like I'm not going to shit on people for wanting that. That's fine. I understand that like the LCK is the most popular league in the world for a reason. And they want to
yep.
see those teams play each other with the highest stakes possible. So like I get it. I do. But like I can't like it's so hard explaining to people why the feeling of single Elim is just better when they don't get it. Because
Yep.
it's a feeling at the end of the day. It like and how am I supposed to like I'm trying my best to communicate a feeling to you, but you also have a separate feeling on what you think is better. So I'm not just gonna sit here
Yeah.
and shit down your throat and say double Elim's terrible. And if double Elim does end up happening for Worlds, then so be it. That's what Riot chooses. I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna sit here and throw a fucking tantrum if it happens, but I will sit here and tell you that I prefer single Elim. Simple as that. And I do hope it stays. And I don't feel, I'll be honest with you, I don't think there's really all that many people fighting for single Elim at this point in the space. Like, I think
No.
in terms of like vocal people with, I hate saying like any sort of influence, but like, I can't think of anybody other than myself at the moment. I know Dom's for double
Yeah.
Elim, Chamada's for double Elim, Monty Thorin are for double Elim.
I think pretty much everybody is.
Pretty much, I think I'm like one of the few, other than like the general public. Then why
Yeah,
don't
and
you
I
also
think
want?
most of the people.
I'll let you tackle this,
Hmm.
Paul. Archie's comment
Then why don't you want single Elim for summer playoffs as well? Like for NA?
for all of them, yeah.
I'm okay if it's single Elim for all of them. I don't even care that much. Like I I mean the one time double Elim came, I said double Elim was stupid off the jump, and then it benefited me insanely hard, and I got to listen to everybody be like, TSM did not deserve to make that run in 2020. And I was like, I know. And they were all like, what? And I was like, yeah, I fully know we didn't deserve that, but we got it. That's how it is. And then people will be like, well, the good thing about double Elim is that we always learn the best team won. And then what did that TSM team go on to do? Get 06'd. And I was like, yeah, that we really just sent the best team in the first seed. I'm glad we learned that lesson. That was a really good lesson to sit down and learn. Man, that was helpful. And then the next time it happened, we watched EG completely destroy the bottom side of the bracket and make this miracle run. And then they went to Worlds and completely collapsed as well.
No,
Granted, they
that
had
world's
an outside factor.
C9 won. The split that they went
C9
to, no, the split that they won and ran the lower bracket was spring, and they went to MSI. That
was
was
Spring MSI.
That was the last year that it was just like one team from each
Dadgummit.
region. C9
And then
won
at
from the upper
MSI,
bracket.
was that the MSI? Then they didn't win, right? They got cooked at that MSI.
Yeah, that we went like 0-9 against G2.
That's what it was.
The
Yes. Okay. Thank you. But that one, I remember that one happening and being like, dude, EG just got absolutely cooked. Like, we're just sending bad teams through double Elim. And that's why ever since then, I really did have a problem with it. Because I was like, double Elim will happen, and then we'll go watch the international event, and the team that somehow dominated through double Elim never ends up actually being the best team that we found out was the best team. And even this, where people said this was the smallest patch change Worlds has ever had, we should see some good carryover this time, blah, 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 blah. What happens? The LPL double Elim bracket and the LCK double Elim bracket, both those 1 seeds were pretty pitiful, for being honest. Like, they weren't
Genji, I
crushing it.
will. Genji's a very difficult
BLG
one
was
for me.
pitiful.
Agreed, BLG, 100%. And I will throw, to aid your point, I will throw in 100 Thieves in there. Because people wanted Cloud9 to go over 100 Thieves. They did. Like,
True.
there was not a single fucking person in this community, beyond me, and like the few Quid fans out there, that wanted to see 100 Thieves go over C9. Even after 100 Thieves beat C9 in that game 5. Like, everybody looked at it and was like, you gave 100 Thieves a bunch of power picks, and then they go, and then we lose to VKS, and it just strengthens people's hate for 100 Thieves going into the tournament. And then they're the only one that gets like a quality win over the, I mean, granted, you know, BLG fucking sucked, but like, they're the only team that gets a win. So to the point on this, I personally like double Elim for the domestic qualifiers. I think the community in general, and I think Paul's doing it a little bit here, overvalues the teams that don't make it to Worlds. I think they were going to be shit no matter what. Like, if you couldn't win that game, you were not just magically going to be better or win at Worlds. At all. Like, I get sometimes that might be the case. C9 might have had, like, a bad day against 100 Thieves and might have been better, but we don't know that. And I don't think it's fair to assume that in those situations. But I don't think that that changes my stance at all for single Elim for Worlds. Like, my philosophy is the whole process of domestic leagues, play-in stage, and Swiss stage is to filter everything that we can down to the best 8 teams properly seeded. And from there, I only want one life. Like, by that point, we've gone through 2.5 months of properly vetting these teams to be the top 8. Single Elim, life on the line from there, win or go home. Period. Like, that's what I want. I like double Elim for LCS playoffs. I like double Elim for the LCK, even though I think we got to go to best of 7 finals with a game given. We have to. Like, it's pissing me off that it's just another best of 5 and that ends in a tie in some way, shape, or form. I can at least stomach if it's a best of 7 with 1 game given. If we're not able to do, like, because I know we can't do a bracket reset. I'm not fighting for that. Some people have been like, oh, I know you want that. It's like, well, obviously, but like, I don't know. But for Worlds, for those last 7 those last 7 games, I do not want double Elim. I want single Elim. I want every single game I want every moment to matter to the extreme that you possibly can.
And I will say I don't like double Elim for the home regions only because I want that qualifier tournament instead of the double Elim.
The gauntlet?
Yes. I want them to just do a gauntlet again. Oh. I thought the gauntlet added a lot more. Because you had actual playoffs, which felt like there were stakes to it. There was this and that, and the gauntlet could still get you there, but you knew, like, playoffs was playoffs. You know that you want your team to win, and that's the goal. And winning LCS was all that mattered. And then the gauntlet was its own thing. Now you have the double Elim bracket, where you're pretty much just like, oh, this is its own little, like, separate bracket, but it also, like, feeds into the actual winning of the league, and I don't really love that as much. I don't love the fact that you can now, like, kind of, essentially, in some ways, I think in double Elim there are times where people luck their ways in to winning because they get hot in the bottom, and on the top side you wait so long that you can have problems there, where you take too long of breaks. But a whole nother argument for,
Yeah.
I guess,
The
a whole nother
the
day.
problem is there's so many elements of this format debate and argument
Yes.
that people get lost in such specific sections of it and then just stall out there. And the part that I think
Yep.
people really, really need to keep in mind here, and it was a point that it was a CB LOL coach that was quote retweeting one of my things and talked about it. He was saying how it should be double Elim, or what was it? It was double Elim and one other thing, and I was like, all the suggestions that he was having didn't fit into the broadcast days that Riot wants to do. Like, it was beyond what old Worlds used to be in terms of production days. And he's like, oh, it's separate points. It's like, no, like we are trying to solve like what we think is best here in the situation, while also understanding that Riot does have certain stipulations when it comes to broadcast days that they'd be comfortable doing, moving cities between different times, which now I think quarters and semis is now officially like a lock to be in the same place no matter what. Like, I think that's going to be the precedent moving forward without question. But like, you got to consider everything here. And like, when pushing for a solution or pushing for some sort of suggestion, you have to take all that into account. So for people that want to do double Elim, is like, oh, they want to copy MSI format. Fine. I think they need to be different personally, and I think Riot believes that too. So I think pushing for the same format as MSI is actually a fool's mission. I think Riot has been like very clear that they want the two to be distinguished in some way, shape, or form. So you have to push for a unique solution that is separate from MSI, that also fits into their budgetary constraints.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. I mean, yes,
I don't know.
that's also fair because you can't do double Elim properly because you can't do that extra bracket reset.
Well, I mean, I don't think that clearly by MSI, that's the least of their concerns.
No, I'm saying like that just won't fit a budget constraint too, if we're being honest. Like,
oh, yeah, obviously.
you can't book out that extra day.
No, and you would, in theory, you should have. I mean, you can't say you should have to play it on the same day because then that's 10 hours of League of Legends, and that's too much. But
yeah, that's just too much. At that point, it really would be like, who really won that day? Did they just wear down, or did they actually win? And just to tell people like why I think double Elim can be more luck based than best of one is because in best of one, while you can get hot for that little amount of time, the other team also is like still as prepped as you are in like intensity, game matches. They've played the same amount usually. There's all of that. In double Elim, there are times where the top team cannot have played for like a week and a half, while the bottom team has just been playing straight games all the time, progressively, in theory, getting their harder opponent, you know? But they've just been ramping up, ramping up, ramping up. You haven't played in a while, you go cold, you lose.
yeah.
And I hate that. I hate the way that is. It doesn't work in my brain as a competitive thing. And I know like that probably bothers, like that's gotta be annoying to double Elim people, and I don't mean it to be, because I know they think that single Elim is obviously more luck based, but I just view it as this luck based thing where like I just don't think it's fair that you can get hot in the lower bracket after you've already been beaten and knocked out essentially.
It's a philosophical difference at that point, and that's
it is.
That's my thing is like,
Yeah.
people are very unwilling to accept philosophical differences and how people view it.
That's
And it's like, because we had Jamada on last week. I respect his takes. I do. And I respect his opinion entirely. Does that mean I'm going to agree with it? No. No, not at all. I think it should be different. Like, and that's fine for us to disagree. Now, in terms of who's right and who gets their way, the only person that gets a say there is Riot.
Is right. Yep.
And as of right now, regardless of the complaints that, you know, the double Elim crowd has said, I've seen a lot of single Elim praise popping up on Reddit and social media. And in addition to that, Riot has, for so far, drawn their foot in this, or drawn their line in the sand and say, no, we're keeping it. And I think the easiest way to make people happy going into next year is just going to be that best of 3, best of 5 Swiss stage.
Mhm.
I think that's the easiest way to solve a lot of your problems with this. And I get there's
Yeah.
still going to be issues, and it's not perfect competitive integrity, but I also value competent or entertainment over altruistic competition. And that might not be the answer that, a lot of people in esports want to hear, but it's true. It's what I value. If you don't like that, that's
Yeah.
fine. You're not going to like my opinion, and that's fine.
Yeah.
If
I
you
mean,
get
that
your way,
is
I'll be happy
true.
for you.
And that is what makes it like impossible kind of debate because at the end of the day, Riot's gonna do what they want. Like Riot's just gonna do whatever they want, and that is what it is, and you can enjoy it or not.
No,
I mean, kind of tough
no.
because we can type, 5 billion characters on Twitter, and it's not gonna change what
Dude, I
Riot
have.
does. Yeah.
I'm done debating other people on it. Like, it's really
Yeah.
like, people just need to understand that we can have different opinions and whatever. Like, here the difference is, if I get my way and single Elim stays, fine, I get my way. Like, you shouldn't hold that against me for wanting that. The same way I'm not going to hold it against somebody if they get double Elim. I'm not going to be
Yeah.
pissed off. Fine. Like, go ahead. It's much easier to do double Elim than fix Swiss. No, it's not. The fix to Swiss is literally just best of 3, best of 5, and committee ranking for that first round. That's it. That's literally it.
I think Swiss is gonna. They're also gonna have to just lock regions until it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, that's the other easy fix. Like, really easy fix.
Like, you just can't have regions playing regions, type of thing. I mean, really, if we're being honest, you could just do best of 3s all of Swiss, because I feel like if you do best of 5s in those eliminations, it's gonna take forever.
We had 2
But
best
if
of
you
5s
do,
a day in MSI. I don't think it's a problem personally.
that's true. That's fair. If you do best of 3, best of 5, I feel like you would know, but I just want to preface this for people. There's a good chance when we start doing that, like, we're cooked in the West. It's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be tough.
that's the other thing that people are not
We
considering here.
are
Is like,
cooked.
oh, they want
Yeah.
altruistic competition. Riot wants to make sure the West stands a fucking chance. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
We
other
are
underlying
cooked,
part of
brother.
this all that people are not considering. And it's like,
You might as well not even invite Brazil, if we're being honest. There's no point. They're
Yeah.
never winning again. Like, it's just probably not happening forever. And you just gotta let that go.
that's why Riot. Why do you think
Because
Riot forced the LPL 4 seed and LCK 4 seed to play each other? That way we could guarantee that somebody not from the LPL or LCK could get out.
yeah.
Like, that is their intention, in case like it hasn't been made bluntly clear to people. So
Yeah.
when
They
trying to
want PCS or LEC or LTA to get through.
Yep. So when trying to pitch to Riot, you got to come up with solutions and fixes that keep that in mind.
Yep.
Do we want to be bad?
I think they are done with letting the leagues get, because they know the domestic leagues are getting slowly killed because of that. LEC's figured it out on their own,
Yeah.
but LTA had some actually pretty good results recently internationally. It still is cooked because it's not good enough. And I mean, you can't just headhunt good results forever.
Yeah. Archie missed the
Kinda
point
just how it
of
is.
what we just said. To say, brother, best of 1 being removed from Swiss would have the same effect no EU or NA team would make it. That's why Riot has the 1 slot open. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, they would have to, and they'd probably add another open.
Yep.
With LPL falling apart.
Yep, they'll strip it away and be like, "Hey, how about the?" I mean, they probably won't do that, but regardless, either way,
They're just gonna have to keep killing all they can.
yeah. Do we want to touch on the LPL real quick before wrapping up?
Yeah, we can. I mean,
Is there anything to say other than they're fucked?
yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's just over. The bubble burst.
Yep. I'm curious to see where cards land.
It looks like China cares more about mobile games than
Oh, that's been known, dude.
League
That's
of Legends. Yeah.
and also the government restricting the amount of time that kids could play like hurt them more than people care to admit. So I'm curious to see what the future of League of Legends looks like if the LPL falls off hard. Because that was the kind of crutch that Riot was always able to fall back on to a certain extent, was like China would at least be somewhat close with Korea. Well, what happens if we get to a world where China's no longer close? And like them what?
I think it's just kind of Korea winning forever now.
I mean, it is, and it has been, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like it's not like that hasn't been the case, but like Riot doesn't want that.
Yeah, I don't know how they get out of it though. Like I really don't know. LEC would just have to become incredible overnight.
And it's not, although
They're the only player base that can match Korea.
I still
really
think LEC is taking steps. The removal of the ERL country restriction. Did you see that? You no longer have to be, if you're in France, there's no longer, or if you're in the LFL, there's no longer a requirement that you have a certain amount of French players.
Okay.
I think this might be a long shot, but I saw Dramata say it, and I'm on board with it. I think they're moving to a European soccer system.
Yeah, they're just gonna try to farm up kids.
Not just farm up kids, but basically it becomes fully fluid between like LEC, tier 1, tier 2, or tier 1, tier 2, however you want to label it, and teams can just continuously move up and down. Where like the two teams at the bottom of the LEC automatically go down to tier 1. And then the two top teams of tier 1 automatically move up, similar to the Champions League and the Premier League.
Why is my candle here?
Because I lit it to like get some of the cocoa smell out. But that's where I think Europe's going. I think it's brilliant. If you have, because what that allows then is like Joe Schmo, you and I can start a team from nothing and eventually work our way up, all the way up, if you're good enough. And like the barriers that you'll hit will be pretty severe at different things, or at different levels. But I think it's as close to European standards that they're used to that it's 100% happening in my mind.
Yeah. I think that's actually a really good idea. I mean, if we want another region to compete with LCK from a monetary and like sustainability perspective, it's probably just them. Seems like LPL's kind of cooked, even though they had the hands. And I don't think... Yeah, I just don't believe LCS is close to getting to an LCK point.
No.
So I think you'd have to hope LEC could.
away.
And I don't even think LEC's close, if I'm being honest. But maybe?
I think they will be closer this year.
I
genuinely think I think now the LEC has a history of like orgs like really, or org owners really like sabotaging each other, like obviously like the Carlos Fnatic shit of like blocking players from going to certain things. It prevented talent from consolidating in certain areas. But I think the LEC, especially as they're taking some of our top North American talent, will get closer to the point where they can contend in best of fives again, especially with their format improving pretty significantly from last year. Like that's a big boon as well. And the road shows and everything. Like I just think you get people used to playing on bigger stages and higher pressure moments like that. Like I think all of that's going to lead to positive things for them. I think for North America, you're 100% right. Like I think the closest we will have gotten to beating Korea in a best of 5 happened last year, and I don't know if we're like it's going to take years for us to build back to the point where we can contend again, if we do.
Yeah. Are we discounting LCP? Probably because we don't know enough.
Yep. We don't know.
We're ignorant.
Not gonna speak on something we don't know.
Yeah. we're not just discounting them. We're actually saying they're bad.
Are we?
Actually,
Are we?
I'm taking the official statement that LCP sucks. I didn't know the LCP side Busio. Sucks to suck. I don't know what to tell you. Also, you can get player jerseys, but they are $112. So
I mean
that might
that's
just
not
be in
bad.
their
In
currency.
NFL jerseys, what? 125?
Yeah. And
That's
I
not.
don't know if they auto translated that or like auto switched it over to US money, but
What's US to French currency right now?
to euro or whatever.
It's specifically whatever. Are they euros?
1.15, it ain't enough, brother. It ain't enough.
0.85 to the euro. So if you're saying that's what one, you said 112.
That's not good.
Am I crazy?
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a good bit. Never mind.
All right, we need a sponsor. All right, we're turning this podcast into Hotline League. I've seen what it does for your videos. Let's see what it can do for me.
Those videos have popped. Like they have
They
consistently
have
popped. It's kind of wild.
that.
I was
Dude,
not
and that
expecting.
format is fun to listen to. I like it a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry,
What?
but
Me
oh,
me
that's
swiveling
just
over to block Emily.
yeah. Yeah.
You're just bending it because there's 80 people watching, and I don't want the internet being weird.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you, for
really,
stream, you are not like as fully dressed as some people typically are. I
but
have no problem with it. I just don't trust the internet.
Pajamas. What the heck?
those videos are going so hard. I was looking at them and I was like, oh dear, I'm gonna have to quit making my joke to people.
Why do you keep
Because I
blocking
already
me?
stopped, so I removed TikTok from it. I used to tell people I know a micro celebrity, and then you got too big on TikTok for me to say micro anymore. I was like, 50,000 followers is like a stadium.
Yeah.
He's not a micro anymore. Like he's too big. So I'd start telling people I know a micro YouTube celebrity. But now I have to. If those videos keep going, you're about to get to the point where like 10K is a stadium ish, like half a stadium. I'm gonna have to be like, whatever. I know a celebrity.
We ain't at that level until you see me like doing shit with Riot officially and like partnering with like or partnering for significant moments like that. Like I'm not at that status. Like that's my
Mhm.
logic for it. What?
What's wrong with what I'm wearing?
There's nothing wrong with what you're wearing. The internet is just weird.
In what way?
And what do you mean in what way?
I've worn my pajamas before.
Yeah, and people will screenshot your ass and post that shit all over Twitter immediately.
What was that? Did I put my ass up?
Yes, you literally bent over back there, and I'm not trying to like out you on Twitter like that. Like,
Trying to fix your rug because it's all messed up.
I get it.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Anyways, where were we before Emily derailed me?
Thanks for protecting me.
That I don't even know.
Oh, Hotline League, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it works.
It does. No, the way I view that I will have made it is when I ever get on like actually on broadcast as like, you know, Shynock lol or like like myself and you see chat kind of pop off a little bit, that'll be my like, yeah, I made a moment.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, pretty big videos, but
decent size.
I know you want more.
It's not okay. I don't want to sound like a greedy, like I need more
Yeah.
subs, more views, more this all the time. It's like I just have goals that realistically can only be achieved through content creation and kind of going that route. So,
Don't scratch my foot.
yeah. Any other topics for
Yep.
tonight? We did not talk about Double Lift offering his ass to EWC. That was guaranteed. Like, I'm surprised Cadrill's not there for the EWC part. I would have thought that would have been in his contract as well. Like, that shouldn't surprise anybody. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting? If you say one fucking comment as we're going out about Busio, I swear to God, I'm punching a hole through my monitor.
Fine, I won't mention Busio, but I will say, how are them dogs? You like what you saw?
Okay. You beat up on a team without a fucking coach. We don't have a head coach and you nearly lost.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but we're moving somewhere. Could be going to the playoff. Could be getting dangerously close to playoff territory.
Jesus Christ.
Dangerously close.
Chat mentioned we actually did not talk about Chovy and Gen G in that series at all. We could have spent an entire had the LCS shit not happened, we would have spent the entire time talking about Chovy choking 100%.
I mean, we can talk about Chovy choking again, but we've done that so many times. That's like talking about NA dying at this point.
Which we spent 40 minutes doing at the beginning.
Yep.
So, you know.
Well, you talked about NA dying. I talked about KC living. Two different strokes for different folks.
Using that metaphor. Gotcha.
Yep. All I'm saying is there's a lot of life happening. A lot of life. It's blue. This one's not baby blue. But there's a lot happening. And it's not my fault. It's not my fault that some things have to die for other things to live. That's just how it goes. That's sports.
I will end the podcast with this. If we somehow lose APA and Inspired to Europe, I will add C9 to my short list of teams. Because at this point, we need to consolidate and have all the help we can possibly get. All hands on deck. And I will cut
to Europe.
If we lose APA and Inspired to Europe, my short list of teams gets cut immediately to TL, Sentinels, FlyQuest, and Cloud9. Immediately.
See, well, would anyone in Europe want him?
He was baiting earlier, saying Fnatic, KCorp, and like somebody else, I forget. But
I mean, Inspired, I think there's a real world.
Oh, I think Inspired's gone. That is going to be the least surprising one now. Now that Busio's went over there, that is going to be the least surprising one. Inspired didn't have an offer from Europe at the time of Sheep reporting it. I promise you, he's got more offers from Europe at this point.
Yeah. There's no way he just hasn't gotten one at all.
Look, my logic, if we lose more people from North America, I gotta take a pot shot in the dark on which one of the two teams is gonna end up in that Europe and America's consolidation whenever we get two teams that get shifted over to the LEC. Because shit's gonna happen.
I mean, at this point, yeah, that is a real world that is coming. That's kind of freaky that there's a world where
if viewership
like TL and C9 get pushed to LEC.
If viewership does not go up significantly this year, that conversation starts immediately at Riot headquarters.
I bet it could.
What, go up? Viewership go up?
Yeah.
I think it could too. But we got to see how the rest of the dominoes fall for North America. I think the problem is going to be if we lose some of our players and we don't have more road shows with teams and stuff like that, you're just going to watch Europe and you're going to look at LCS and see us in the closet and be like, this is just an inferior product. Why am I watching?
Yeah.
Especially when the LEC is on in viewable hours for North America. So.
Also, we didn't even talk about Lion. Rumors are pretty spicy.
Them having money all of a sudden? Yeah. Kind of
weird.
weird.
It's weird.
Kind of weird. especially whenever they don't put out English content for the most part. It's like all Spanish. It's like I can't really
Yeah.
connect with them as a brand in North America.
It'd be interesting though if they popped off.
It would and wouldn't be. Like it's not bad, but like
You don't like it?
it's not that I don't. It's not that I hate it, but like I don't know. I have a hard time connecting with them as a brand personally.
Yeah.
Like I have a hard time seeing like maybe this is like dumb American, gringo of me, but like I have a hard time seeing them as anything other than like they're the Latin America team. They're Lion.
Yeah.
Like it feels separate.
If they're a 1 seed though, I guess you would view them as that.
Yeah. Twitter auto translating their tweets helps, sure, but YouTube subtitles do not like I'm sorry, I'm not the type of person to watch many shows where I need to watch subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
No hablo español
That's fair.
bueno. At least I've learned some Spanish. But all right, I think we've been going on long enough. Anything else to add before I cut us off?
No.
I'm curious to see what the comments are going to be like in that video of me crashing out. I haven't checked it since I posted it. I'm scared.
I'm pretty pumped to watch it and then leave one and just mock you.
What's the views like now? We've been live for an hour and 48 minutes. Typically, like if a video is popping off by the end of the second hour, it has like 300 views. Like that's like the sign that it's like climbing decently well.
It has 460, brother. It's going.
Let's check this now.
1 hour ago, 460.
So that number's false, by the way. Just so you know. Because the front of YouTube doesn't show the full viewership, but I can see what the actual number is behind the scenes. How many views do you think that video has in? I posted that at 9:15, so we're coming up on 2 hours.
Does it show lower or higher?
It just shows me the true number. I can tell you the exact number of how many views that video has right now.
620.
800.
Wow. That video is gonna cook.
Yeah.
Did you mention that I was happy at least in it at all?
No.
Or were you just so mad you were freaking out?
You know what? Here's what I want you to do. When we get off stream here, you are going to watch it when sharing your screen in Discord because I want to see your reaction as you go through it. I want to watch you watch this because it's not gonna, whatever you think is going to happen in there.
Ooh.
I promise you, it's worse.
Oh, that gives me joy.
Shut up. What's your finals prediction so we have it on record?
Oh yeah, there is a finals this week outside of Casey getting busy. It's also hilarious. This is the telecom war. I feel so bad. Khan's been repeating that. He's like, this is the old rivalry finally coming back. All these good narratives, and there are a lot of good narratives. And I'm just like, bro, it's gonna have high viewership because of T1. Like, all the narratives. I mean, if BDD does win, that's pretty sick. But I'm gonna go 3-1 T1.
3-2 T1 for me.
I want to keep all the hype out. We gotta really push T1. Really push T1. I don't believe at all that KT can upset. I don't think they're any good. I think they're gonna get killed.
You're terrible.
All on T1. I hope the weight of the world is on their shoulders. Because if they lose this, it'd be a joke.
You're terrible.
It'd be a joke.
I mean, look, I got something else riding on this T1 thing if they win that I showed you.
I know you do. I know you do.
I'm really hoping.
I can't leak it.
I can't leak that, but I'm really hoping T1 wins this one.
I can't leak it either.
But all right. That's going to be it for us. We will catch you all next week for the Crossover Podcast. I will have a video live. I didn't plan on having a video out tonight, but here we are. I will have a video out on Friday going over the World's Media Day where John Needham, Chris Greeley, all of them are there talking about low esports. I don't know if Worlds 2023 is going to get announced, but apparently like Worlds formatting stuff is going to happen. I'll fill you all in on what happens. It's happening at like 7 a.m. our time. So I'll have a full update by 10 o'clock for everybody, including like some last minute highlights of the press conferences for the individual teams. So that's it. We will catch you all later. I'm going to watch Paul die laughing at me freaking the fuck out. See y'all later.
Yeah, shout out John.
Yep.
I just want to shout him out. Constant KC hater. How's it feel, buddy? We took one of them.
Goodbye.